Hello, folks. This is a Black Weasel, and today is One Piece chapter 8, 11. The title of the chapter is called uh, Roko. Now, listen carefully, folks. I thought this chapter was supposed to be on a break, but no, it wasn't. I checked around, and it turns out this chapter came on Sunday, the 27th. So probably the author went back to work. So we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. Anyways, we see there's a wallpaper with the Straw Hat Crew hanging around with a bunch of monkeys. As a reference towards a monkey ninja. Oh, alright. Wait, am I zooming this? Nah. Okay. And the scene picks up from where it says 10 days ago. The scene picks up where the curly hair pirates what found found the Ming tribe utterly decimated by Jack and his part of the Beast Pirates. Somebody yells out, "What a state! Who would have thought that this country would have been done in by poisonous gas?" And then Caesar laughs out, "Sure, this is certainly more than I ever expected. What power?" And Sanji says, "Hmm?" And then Caesar says, "The name of this gas is Koro." Caesar says, it's a mass slaughter weapon of my own design. And the Japanese word for kill is Korozu, so the name of the gas is Koro. And then Sanji and Chopper beat the shit out of Caesar, and he says, "What was that for? It's not like I was the one that fired the damn thing." And then Sanji said, "There's nothing redeeming about you." And then Chopper said, "If you had invented it in the first place, none of these poor people would have suffered, jackass. You should be able to neutralize it with your own power, right? So get a move on. Get a move on it." And then Jesus said, "Oh, yo, don't be so quick to assume who's in the right here. The Ming races are infamous for two things: their prowess in battle and their hatred of humans. We're better off leaving them. Who knows? The moment we save them, we may end up on the wrong side of the food chain." And then the scene changes. The scene changes towards the truck where the big ass elephant launches is cleaning himself. So there's an eruption of water. And then Sanji yells out, "What the hell is with this rain?" After saving Chopper and maybe Caesar because he was flying around. And then there was somebody yells like, "Yeah!" And there's a shot of Sanji. And Sanji says, "God, that is Nami-san's voice." And then Sanji says, "Alright, listen up, Caesar. Before I get back, you better have gotten rid of this pathetic gas of yours from the city." And Caesar is surprised. And then Sanji says, "If not, then who knows, this heart of yours might just be made into paint." Then Caesar yells, "Fine, you devil." And then the scene changes where Sheep says, "There they are." And Nami says, "Bro, hold them on for just a little bit longer." Just like that. No, that's what Sanji says. Sanji uses Diablo Janbe Muton shot. And this is a straight up replay of chapter 795, whereas he used the same shot to defeat Sheepseed in the same moment. And then Sheepseed is defeated, and then somebody yells out, "Fall back, Lord Sheepseed has been defeated." And then he yells out, and then somebody yells out, "But what? But what about the samurai?" And then Jim Moomin says, "We just reported the samurai wasn't here." Somebody yells out, "Roger." So this is a Zack replay. And then Carrot is surprised as well. So we know the name of that daughter. Well, we know the name of that girl. And then Caesar says, Girl neutralizing gas. I can't believe they're making me do this. And then he uses Rocco, which is like the opposite of the gas, so it neutralizes everything. And then, in the next page, we get shots of his gas. Well, not really gas, but antidote gas swept the city. Yeah, probably the whole country of Zoo. We get a shot of Chopper witnessing him using it, so we know that he knows that it's working. The gas is getting towards everybody. All the minks defeated. All the shot. It's everywhere. And then we get a shot of a mink, and then we get another shot of the mink who started coughing. And so Chopper says, "Good, it's working." And then Chopper yells out, "Everyone, over here quickly!" And then Nami says, "It's Choppermon from the lower forest." Well, somebody says that. I can't remember. And then Brooke says, "This is horrible." And Nami says, "Was Caesar's weapon really responsible for all of this?" And then Sanji says, "Yeah, this country was almost wiped out at the hands of those guys from earlier." And then Nami or Brooke said, "Looks like Caesar done a good job of getting rid of the remaining gas, though." And then Sanji said, "If they're willing to go this far, say there's still a good chance of a large number of them still hiding out somewhere on this island." And then Sanji said, "According to the gas brain, the mink races are a violent bunch." Sanji said, "If that turns out to be the case, we might end up regretting saving these guys." And then somebody, there's an animal that says, "Are you Lot?" And then Nami is surprised. Also friends of Jack. And it turns out a lady animal attacks Nami. She defends herself with her Kama Kempo stick, but that didn't work because she still got shocked by the girl's electro. And Brooke and Sanji are both surprised and yell like, "Nami-san!" So Sanji's getting ready to kick Wanda, and then Brooke is getting ready to slice up Wanda. And then she says, "Wait, I'm fine." And the poison, and then the girl who attacks Nami says, "Ugh." Nami said the poison's weakened her. And she. Meanwhile, I think Nami fails, but apparently, Nami manages to subdue Wanda, I believe. And then Sanji said, "Nami's not that woman." Now she's got a bomb, and it turns out that the talking animal is willing to commit suicide. And she yells out, "I'll blow all you to smithereens." And then she yells out, "I'll show you." And apparently the candle's starting to fizz. And it turns out Wanda yells out, "What grudge do you hold against us? What do you possibly hope to gain by slaughtering our people?" Wanda yells out, "The person you're sick of is not here. This country is hundreds of years old. How much of it must you pillage and plunder to satisfy your black hearts?" Foo, foo, that's what she said. We get a shot of Zine, and then Carrot yells out, "Wanda-san, those people saved me." And then Wanda says, no, Carrot says, "Wanda-san, those people saved me." And then Wanda says, "Jack and his sub ordered to have retreated from this island." And Wanda says, "Tristan." And Wanda says, "Wanda, these people are not affiliated with Jack." And then, and the reason the poisonous gas has disappeared from the city is because of their magic. And then Wanda says, "Ah, Pedro." And then Wanda says, "Come to think of it, the gas really has disappeared." And then Chopper said, "What are you all doing?" And then Chopper says, "Over 24 hours have passed since the release of this gas. If antidotes to the poison If antidotes to the poison of this gas are not administered within 48 hours of exposure, its effects become impossible to treat." Chopper yells out, "We can't afford to waste a single second. We hope to save everyone in this country. Where is your hospital? I don't have enough tools or medicine to tend all these people. I need you to right now everyone capable of assisting me." And then Chopper yells out, "I'm a doctor. Please do as I say." And then we get a shot of Pedro, we get a shot of Carrot, we get a shot of Wanda, and Wanda's starting to cry. And then Wanda says, "Are you really going to save us? I thought we were all done for. All of us is dead." And Nami says, "We're not going to abandon a single one of you." And she starts crying. That's what Wanda says. It's really sad at this point. And then the scene changes. Chopper and Caesar make certain chemicals to take care of the minks who got poisoned. And then Chopper has a needle. Sanji's carrying one defeated minks. What up? They're carrying loads of minks. And hold on, they treating towards Nekomatsu, whose arm is still missing. And then the little minks are looking at them. Meanwhile, the minks from the city are looking at them. And then Nami's taking care of Bippo. And then one of the doctors arrives on the scene. And Brooks starts to take care of one of the minks. And Momo gets turned to a dragon. And then there's a bunch of doctors that are helping everyone around. The scene changes towards Nami. And then the scene changes towards one of the gorillas. And then Sanji is smiling. And then Yurarashi is sleeping along with Nikomashi. And then the flashback ends. Wanda says, "We were a little more than strangers to you all. You really managed to save every last one of us. We will never forget this debt as long as we live. One day we hope to be able to repair it." And then Nami said, "No, that really isn't necessary." And then Frankie bows down and cries. He says that, "Wow, you guys are like Minktarians. Makes me proud to be a freaking straw hat." And Chopper says, "So that's how things went down. I see now we're welcome so warmly." And then Luffy starts to get pissed, and it will not end well. Oh fuck! It will not end well when Luffy is angry. So yeah. Luffy says, "Seriously though, this Jack guy grinds my gears." And then Luffy's like, "Man, I promise you one day I'll sock him in that Kaido good and hard." And then Brooke says, "But wasn't Jack's obituary?" And then one says, I have a hard time believing that was actually true. You would too if you seen the guy fight." And then Chopper said, "Are you guys going to stay and talk here?" And then Usopp asks, "Do you have someplace you need to be, Chopper?" And then Chopper says, "Well, it's not now, so I thought I'd pay the rule of the night Nikumeshi a visit, and the Guardians, well, it's time for a checkup." And then Wanda says, "Let's get out the crockies." And then Robin says, "Come to think of it, Wanda, isn't it time for you to sleep as well?" And Wanda says, "I am a ruler's bird. My job is to day and night be at the side of both rulers. I'm also one of the few people that can come and go as it please from both rulers' kingdoms." And then Wanda says, "I got to report that dude, you're actually safe and sound." And then she said, "I suspect it'll be dismissed as unneeded information here." And then Luffy says, Niku Mamushi. I want to meet him too. And then Brooks says, Master Niku Mamushi, I truly am quite fond of him. I shall accompany you. And then somebody says, tonight's the full moon, but it appears to be hidden by clouds. We're lucky. According to who? Huh? And then there's a question popped up in some people's brains. And then Chopper says, sorry for dragging you along too, Carrot. And then Carrot says, it's okay, I'm also a ruleless bird, so... Somebody says, be careful. And then one of them says, mm-hmm. And then Luffy says, so Wanda, based on what you said. Zoro says, yeah, Curly and Gatsby haven't yet disagreed from your story. Brooks says, that event, to be honest, we haven't told most of these countries that happened what actually happened. They just had their entire country destroyed. We didn't want them to give them. We didn't want to give them further cause to worry. Brooks says, all this happened rather secretly. That only 2 days ago. Still yourselves as you listen to this tale. It may very well be that. It may. Oh my God! God damn it! It may very well be that Sanji's son is no longer able to return to us. And Luffy is like, what? And then Luffy said, but he said he'd come back in his letter. And then Nama said, that's what we're trying to tell you. What actually happened was a lot more serious. Nami said, this place is known as the Phantom Island because the island itself is a living being. A lot of poses do not point to it. Normally, it's all but impossible to find. However, a great mistake and an oversight were committed. Though we managed to slip away from one enemy ship, which was Big Mom. And then there's a short flashback saying of Luffy saying, "You guys head for a zoo ahead of us." Brooks says, "We allowed them to catch wind of our destination." And then Brooks says, "In addition, on their ship, unbeknownst to us, there were a native of this Phantom Island." And then Brooks says, in other words, 2 days ago, Big Mom ships came calling. And there's a flashback saying, we're here, no problem. Two of us should be more than enough. And then Pekoms says, leave this to me, Mama. Zoo is my homeland. What the fuck? And ends just like that. Turns out Pekoms is a member of the Ming tribe as well. So apparently the Ming tribe has a really bunch of strong people. So yeah, that's the end of chapter 811.